Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've just pulled over because Winter Woo needed feeding. She was screaming the car down so much so that she wasn't breathing. Do you know that cry where they're literally like in bits? So she's only had half a bottle so far and she's refusing the rest. So I'm just going to sit here and entertain her for 10 minutes while speaking to you guys whilst we wait for her to drink the rest. So she is now, how old are you now, Winter? You're 15 weeks. She's really strong at holding her neck. As you can see, she's quite good at that. I think she could be sitting on her own within the next month, but we'll see because she's very strong. She's starting to get a little bit more fat on her, which is good. She's starting to go a healthier weight, which is brilliant. If you don't know, I was breastfeeding Winter up until 3 months exclusively. She's doing really well on it, but she started to sleep through the night and I still had to express and every 3 hours, so I was hardly getting any sleep, and I just thought, do you know what, I'm going to introduce formula a bit more into her diet. So we started having formula and weaned her off breast milk. We've still got loads in the freezer, so I always have a pouch out every day and she has 1 bottle a day of breast just to keep the nutrients. I know formula still has it all, but just to get rid of it, I don't want to waste it. What are you doing? You're sticking your tongue out. So this video by the title is baby names I love but didn't use. I'll start by naming some boys' names, I think. So boys' names, I'm going to keep the name that we were going to call Winter if she was a boy to ourselves because we still love it and we could potentially use it in the future. But obviously if we don't use it in the future and when we've stopped having babies, if I'm still doing these videos, I will let you know the name. So boys' names we love, Robin. We feel like it's really significant. It stands for so much in our life. People that we've lost, we always refer to them as Robins. And that means that's really special for us, so we love Robin. It was actually going to be our little boy if we had a boy middle name, and it probably still will be in the future. We loved the name Jude. We think it's really strong. By the way, I don't know what any of these names mean. I haven't got anything written in front of me, which I probably would have if I was at home, but I'm trying to do this video now for you. Yeah, Jude, thought it was a really strong name. I know a lot of celebrities have started calling their babies Jude now, but at the time when we were thinking of these lists, we didn't see many. Bodhi, we love that, Bodhi. We think that's gorgeous. Well, I do. I don't think Jack was too keen on that one. Luca, loved Luca. Really controversial, but wasn't a massive fan of Luca on Love Island last year. Or was it what was it, the winter one? It was a winter one, wasn't it? I can't remember now, they all merged into one. I wasn't a massive fan of him, so that went out the window. Oscar, like Oscar too, but it's too popular. Enzo, I think that's cute, but didn't fit right with us. Arlo, gorgeous name. Know a lot of Arlos now though. Bo, I like Bo so much. Artie, I really like the name Artie, which is a bit different, and if you're a Glee fan, you know there's an Artie on there. I'm a huge Glee fan. I don't think I actually said Artie to Jack because I knew he wouldn't go with it, even though I really like it. So maybe in the future, if we have any more children, I'll say that name. He'd probably watch this going, nope, not having that. Yeah, like Artie. I like Autumn. Sorry, Autumn, not for a boy, that's for a girl. August for a boy. But we didn't go with it. Oh, by the way, if you have an Autumn that's a boy, I still love the name. I would have just had that for a girl. But, oh, what you doing? You want to do that? Ah, don't you look cute? Ah. Yeah, August for a boy, really liked. I like the name Harrison, but I was watching Married at First Sight Australia when I was pregnant, and Harrison on there, let's not even talk about him if you're a Married at First Sight fan. it would put you off the name Harrison, I think, to anyone, because he was just horrible. So yeah, didn't use that. And also there's a lot of Harrys in our life, so it would just be confusing. Hi. Hi. Hey. Ren, we like the name Ren a lot. That was actually a backup boy's name for us. If the boy came, if Winter was a boy and she came out looking not like the name we were gonna have, Ren was the second choice name, so might use it in the future. What other names did we like for a boy? Harrison, Oscar, Leo. Love Leo. It's just very popular, isn't it? But do love the name Leo. I like the name Edward as well, actually. I really like Jack's middle name's Edward, and I do like that for a boy. It's just very strong. It's a very strong name. Charlie or Charles is a really strong name as well. Jack loved the name Eric because of Eric Cantona. Jack's a United fan. I did consider it because I do love The Little Mermaid, but I thought Eric just sounds a little bit too mature for a baby. But I know they all grow into their names. Like whatever you call your child, they will become that name. So it was a contender. That's boys' names. Girls' names. Our list was like 3 pages long. So Winter obviously was our top girl's name, and that was because we loved the name Winnie, but I didn't want Winnie as a name. I wanted it as a nickname, or a shortened name. So Winter, we went for Winter, and I haven't called her Winnie once. So, well, I have referred to her as Winnie on my Instagram and things, but I haven't actually physically called her Winnie, really. So yeah, Winter, Sage, I loved Sage. Cove, I love Cove, love it. My eyes are watering. If you're old school viewers, you'll know that I'm gonna yawn now. When I love something, my eyes water. So I'd never be able to lie to you guys if I didn't like a product. My eyes are watering because I love the name Cove. Juniper, I love the name Juniper. Jack didn't. Obviously Autumn, I loved. What? Some names which are in the top 100 that I loved that didn't use. Florence is her middle name. We loved that for her actual main name. The reason we didn't go with it is because Jack's got a cousin called Florence, and also one of my closest friends, she hasn't got babies yet, but she has told me that Florence is her hopefully future baby girl name. So because I knew that information, I didn't want to call her it, because I knew that she's told me, and she knows she's told me, and I feel like I'm stealing the name. So middle name is fine. Is it your middle name? Yeah? Is it? And also it references to Jack's grandma. That's what, great grandma. That's why she has it as a middle name, because that was her name. I like Flossie. I think Floss is really cute. And Florrie is gorgeous. What other names do I like for girls in the top 100? Violet. Oh, what are you doing? What's that face for? Yeah, Violet. Orla. Love Orla. And Orla was actually our backup name. Much to my mum doesn't know that, but she loves the name Orla, so she'd be like, oh, why didn't you use it? She loves the name Winter now. Orla, Bonnie, love Bonnie. Harper was actually mine and Jack's name since the day we met, was our future girl be called Harper. And until I fell pregnant, her name was always going to be Harper. And then when we fell pregnant, I didn't like the name all of a sudden, or I didn't want it. I do like the name, I didn't want it for her name. I think she's teething because these hands are in her mouth all the time. We'll see. Yeah, so we didn't go for that. What other names do we like in the top 100? Penelope. I like the name Penelope. I like the name Bonnie a lot. Names that are not in the top 100 that I like. Story. Oh, love the name Story. I know that's back in... It's coming into fashion now, Story. I've seen a few people announce Story as their baby name. And I just think it's gorgeous. What are you doing? You tired? Are you tired now? You tired, baby girl? Woo! Olive, love Olive. My friend's got a little girl called Olive, and it's a gorgeous name. Piper. So she was always going to be called Piper. I say that always. She was going to be called Piper up until Christmas. But I always thought you would shorten Piper to Pip. But I heard someone in Tesco shouting pipe down the aisle to their child Piper, and it put me off the name, because I thought surely you wouldn't shorten it to Pipe. It would be Pippa. It'd be Pip. Bless you. Or Pippa instead of Piper. You know, they're two different names. So it put us off the name. So we had to go back to the drawing board then, because she was always going to be called Piper Florence Rogers. And Belle. I love the name Belle. Some more unique names. Obviously, Story I've just said. Bluebell. Love Bluebell. What are you doing? She's being silly. That's it, really. I think that's a list of what I can think of off the top of my head. I like all the names like Arabella, Isabella, all those sorts of names, but they weren't suitable for us and Winter Woo. Say hi. I'm being burped now. You know I can bring it up myself. I'm just... Oh, God. Is this a sign of her teething, do you think? Are you teething? Yeah. So that are the names I love but didn't use. I've probably thrown in a couple which I probably will use in the future if we decide to have any more children. Currently not thinking about having any more children because I gave birth 3 months ago, so that was enough time. Are you tired? Oh, darling. Come on then. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently off to sea. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Wah! Wah! I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone. I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Bye! Bye, guys.